Jay didn't know me at the time. All he knew was this particular program that I had a lot of knowledge of. And he called my boss and said, who do you have that could do this job? And my boss at the time was like, well, I don't want to lose him but John. So never having met Jay, I had a phone call with him and he's like, you need to come over here. So I go to Iraq and, fast forward months later after I've been working with Jay for a while, Baghdad's kind of a unique situation where we live and work together. So we became very good friends and still have a very good friendship to this day. He trusted me right away as an expert in my area, and that gave me a lot of confidence. From that point on, I had no problem talking to more senior officials and people with authority. And now I look at all these different opportunities that I've had throughout my career, some of the things I've been entrusted with here, on the team at Garin Group and Risk Strategies, the ability now to move into this new role where I'm building something within our business. And it all kind of stems back to the experience I had working with Jay. It's inspired me to try to do that more so that I can, have an impact and help others the way he helped me as they progress in their career. I look back now, some of the people that we've had an opportunity to have come work here, even Tiana, who interned for us, 3-4 years ago now. A friend of mine, he was her professor, and he said, John, I'd really like you to consider having Tiana intern for you in HR. Luckily at the time we were able to have her intern, and whether I realized it or not, I did the same thing as Jay. I started showing her the things that I already knew and let her experience a lot of the things that I had experienced, almost like I was setting her up, with then the idea that the minute her internship was winding down, even if I didn't have a position for her, I was recruiting her to come work here. And it eventually did a couple years later work out when I had the opportunity to hire an entry-level HR person. So I guess my lesson is that if I want to not only be like Jay in terms of how I approach my work, it's really more about empowering the people that work for you, letting them succeed, letting them fail sometimes and being there to support them. And most importantly, if you identify and see that they have a talent, trying to make sure that you don't let them get away.